Hello and welcome to Hired Learning. I'm your host, Blair Malestravich, and in this series, we take a look at just some of the great opportunities and career paths here at Red River College. Watch me as I try my hand at skills I've never attempted, all for the sake of your education. This is an insider look at what Red River College is doing, and as you will see, what they're doing is working. Today we explore the world of the culinary arts. And joining me on my journey into the culinary arts, I have Chef Gordon Bailey with me. Tell me what you're going to educate me in right now. This looks amazing.
Blair, we're going to educate you on a few things. First and foremost, we're going to take you to the East Coast and we're going to learn how to shuck some oysters.
That scares me, but
Yep.
okay.
Have you ever done it before?
No.
I'm about to show you how.
All right, okay.
Okay, my name is Gordon Bailey. I'm a culinary instructor here at Red River College. Right now I currently teach the apprenticeship program, level 1 and level 2. So we're going to take our beautiful oyster here, and these happen to be from Prince Edward Island, which I spent 17 years on, so near and dear to my heart.
Oh, awesome.
That's why I'm going to bring it in with this whole dish, actually. It's called kind of prayer time. We're going to be doing some pan-braised pickerel with poached oysters. You're going to find that little sweet spot. Okay, it's going to have a little bit of resistance to it, and then you're going to feel just a nice little pop open. It's just that simple. Okay?
So you're a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, just a bit. If it was a race, yeah, I'd probably win. And twist, just to feel that pop. Oh, it's sounding good.
Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Holy man, are you fast? Okay. I'm twisting.
I got into cooking at a very young age. I was 13 years old, started as a dishwasher. Breakfast cook called in sick. They said, hey, get on the stove. So I started slinging eggs and making bacon and fell in love with the business. I don't want to date myself, but I've been doing it for almost 25 years.
Come on, whammy, whammy.
There you go.
I did a thing.
So you have two hinges there that you gotta sever,
Okay.
So you wanna sever the top one, which is you just run your knife right along the top of the shell. Yeah, just like so. Cool, and you'll feel it give way. Excellent.
Oh
my God, it's open.
Shell shucked.
Open sesame.
Okay.
So now we have our shucked oysters ready for the dish.
Nice. I did one. You did 7?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
but
that's
who's
fair,
counting, Blair?
right? Yeah.
The biggest reaction that I get is when they first come in, they come in, thinking maybe they know more than they do. And by the time the course is done, they've learned so much, and it happens so fast that at the end of it, they're like, oh my God, you know what? I now understand what you meant by that. I now understand how to make this, and they sort of revel in the fact of how much they've learned in a brief amount of time. Now what we want to do is we want to take some butter, okay?
Oh, I like butter.
A bit of shallots. Now we'll add our leeks too as well. Okay.
I can take this glove off, right?
Yeah, that's gonzo.
Okay, I don't need this anyway. See ya.
So now I'm gonna add a little bit of white wine. Always learn how to season accordingly, okay? A lot of times people will forget to season or season always at the end. If you always just season right at the end, you're gonna probably have a little bit, maybe over seasoning, but you won't have that depth. You won't have that harmonistic flavor.
When you're seasoning, you want that season to be like present as you're cooking all the way through. So
all
it's
the way
like a
through,
constant
and
flavor.
yeah, exactly. Our nice seasoned pickerel here. Now we want to make something called a cartouche. You know what that is?
Cartoon?
A cartouche.
Oh.
So we're going to take a piece of parchment paper. We're going to fold it in half. It's almost like a magic trick. Then you're going to fold it in half again.
Again, yeah. Is this your fish?
Yeah, exactly. Cartouche is just going to be a parchment lid for the dish that we're braising or simmering. So you just make a nice round. I cut a little hole in the center, like so.
Oh, nice.
It goes just over top. It'll help retain some of the moisture and also
nice.
the steam, so it'll aid in the cooking process. So we're gonna add those oysters, all that beautiful juice. We'll let those go for about, say, 30 seconds on each side.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna finish our pan sauce, and we're gonna hit the plate.
Butter.
Butter, the shallot, and now we're ready for the white wine. Now what we wanna do is reduce this by 2/3.
The one thing I find that's interesting about reducing it, why did you add so much if you now have to reduce it, like take it away?
Well, the thing is with reducing, you're concentrating flavor.
Okay, so you're like bringing this much into this for flavor.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I mean, in this business, that's what it's all about, flavor.
Totally.
Yeah.
You're focusing in on it, yeah.
Correct. I've had many students come in and they're very shy and almost awkward in the kitchen. And by the time the 2 years has gone by, you've seen them flourish into a very confident young cook.
And what kind of people would be great for this profession?
Anybody with an aptitude to want to learn and be willing to hone a craft that is rich in tradition, but also has just an excellent, almost want to say, flavor to it. I think students coming here, we have state-of-the-art facilities, beautiful kitchens. Now that we're here at the Patterson Global Food Institute, the kitchens are very well laid out. The equipment's, like I say, top-notch. The environment being right downtown is really, really cool. It's got that sort of energetic vibe to it, which, you know, carries usually on into what the restaurant business is like. Have our nicely tender, tasty leek and onion, or leek and shallot.
This in itself, aside from everything you created in the pan, putting it on the plate is a totally different story.
Well, you know what? We do always eat with our eyes.
Yeah.
It's a fact. You know, so you want to make sure that the plate looks as beautiful as possible, but first and foremost, before beauty or design must come flavor. The sauce is so delicious, be liberal.
Well, of course it's butter and wine.
I like to give it a little bit of texture, so I have this herbal breadcrumb mixture that I toasted. I'm just gonna kind of give that a little dash on the plate. It's always good to have that contrast in textures, right? A little bit of soft, a little bit of crunch.
Your palate guessing. Because you want to marry everything that's on the plate, right? To try to get all the flavors all at once.
Yeah, and of course it's something I call forkability.
There's so much on there. Okay. Oh man, that is so smooth. No, I thought it was really great. I love how everything came together, and it's interesting as you're guiding us through, showing why we're doing what we're doing, and when you taste it, it just all comes together. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Pleasure to have you.
To learn more about culinary arts and the many full and part-time programs offered at Red River College, please visit rrc.ca.